recipe for cauliflower and potatoes. In Hindi we call it Gobi Aloo Ki Sabzi. Now since it's a white vegetable and doesn't have much color, I thought it was a pretty useless vegetable, but it turns out it's actually really healthy for you. It's high in vitamin C and also a good source of vitamin K, which serves as an anti-inflammatory. And surprisingly, it is a pretty decent source of omega-3 fatty acids, which help support heart health. So here we go. The ingredients you'll need are half a medium cauliflower and 2 golden potatoes chopped into 1-inch or medium-sized pieces, about an inch of ginger grated or chopped into extremely fine pieces, a half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, a half a teaspoon coriander, a half a teaspoon turmeric, a 1/4 teaspoon chili powder, a half a teaspoon of amchur or mango powder, and about a 1/4 teaspoon salt. You'll also need 2 tablespoons of ghee or oil, 1 green chili diced, which is optional, and about a half a cup of water that you'll use in 2 portions. I've heated up my pan on medium and added 2 tablespoons of ghee. Once that's warmed up, I add my cumin seeds, give them a stir, and wait for them to pop. Now I'm ready for my ginger. You can grind this up into a fine paste or chop them up into small pieces. I'm going to brown these slightly and then add my additional spices. If I add the spices too soon, they're going to burn. So I wait till the ginger is a little bit light brown in color. Then I can add my coriander powder, my chili powder, and also some turmeric. I give that a little bit of a stir and I'm ready for my vegetables. Go ahead and add your vegetables. Add some green chilies that I've chopped up pretty fine. Salt. We're also going to add a little bit of water, so 1/4 cup of water. Cover it and check back in about 6 minutes. It's been about 5 minutes. Check on sabzi, it's coming along nicely. Give it another stir to ensure even cooking. And the thing about cauliflower is you don't need to cook it for a long time. So it can be done relatively quickly, and you do want to keep check on it so it doesn't become too soft. So here we go. We're going to cover it and check back again in maybe another 5 minutes or so. At this point, another 5 minutes or so have passed. I'll check it again. And as you can see, that was a pretty quick time for this vegetable sabzi to practically be finished. So far it's only been about 12 minutes or so. There is an optional item listed called mango powder, call it amchur, and it's great if you can find it. It gives it kind of a tangy flavor, but if you don't have it, that's okay. So I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon on top of it, the finishing touch. Give it another stir. And I'll cook it for another minute or 2, stirring gently. At this point it's important to test the vegetables because sometimes they can take longer, especially the potatoes, and I feel like the potatoes are a little bit firm, so what I'm going to try to do is add a bit of water. Give it a stir. Cover and cook for another 5 minutes and check back. So this recipe is not an exact recipe. It's really important to test the different items to make sure they get to the desired amount of softness. And I'm going to check it, hopefully, a final time. And I'll try to break into one of my potatoes, and that looks pretty done to me. Some of it is going to stick to the bottom, which gives it a nice dark brown color. You can scrape a bit off. I always use a wood spoon. I don't like using metal on metal. So with a wood spoon you can get just the right amount of some of these spices that have stuck to the bottom off that add to the flavor. And you don't want to mix it too much or too harshly because it's going to break up the cauliflower. So I would say we should leave well enough alone, and here you have it. Aloo gobi, or cauliflower and potato sabzi. Enjoy!